Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well and had a good weekend. Um, oh my gosh, I watched the kids in Oxford do their little Christmas play. That was so cute. They did such a good job. So did Adrian. So very cute. I loved it. Hopefully, we'll get enough kids one day where we can do something like that. Right now, the only kids we have are my two grandkids, but that's all right. So they did have a Christmas program this weekend, so we watched that, but it was cute. Um, we didn't do it at church. They had a different, somewhere else, they had a different Christmas program, but it was cute. So I love this time of year and the kids. All right, let's see who's on. Let's see. Claudia, good morning. Vivian, good morning. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Trish reposted. She always does. Thank you, Trish, for reposting. And good morning. Good morning, Alice. Hope you're doing well. And Pat is on. Hi, Pat. Pat is with me in Greendale. And Connie, too. Jody, hi, good morning. And there's Connie. Good morning. Glenn was a good donkey, too. He was. That was so funny. I love that. Oh, it was so cute. So cute. The kids did such a good job. There goes Maggie. All right, today is day 138, and you're running with perseverance. Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus. Hebrews 12:1 and 2. And let's see, our devotion for today. We can so quickly shift from focusing on the race marked out for us to comparing ourselves with someone else. God invites us to fix our eyes not on those around us, but on the Savior who has gone before us. If we're focusing on a path besides our own, let's make sure it's the one that led to the cross, because that changes everything. Instead of what we don't have, it reminds us all we've received. It reminds us of all we've received. Instead of how we don't measure up, it reminds us of the limitless grace that's ours. Instead of self-pity, it gives us a reason to lift our hands and hearts in praise. The path to the cross enables us to not grow weary and lose heart. It helps us keep pursuing God's best for us and protects us from distraction. It also reminds us that the journey we're on is not about competition, but completion. These days, when I try to be like someone else, I go back to a phrase someone shared with me long ago: not to race, not my pace. I so easily forget this truth. When I choose someone else's path, I also choose their destination. What God has for someone else may look good, but only His will for my life is truly best. I don't want to miss out on what God has prepared for me, even if sometimes I'm a little slower and less graceful getting there. Oh, so true. And a couple times reading that, I heard things that Pastor Tom has said. And that always amazes me when I hear things and remember all those great things that he said. Oh, Vivian said, I always said Glenn is just a big kid. Maggie, sorry. He is, but he's so cute. I love that. That was a great donkey. I'm going to hold her so she doesn't bark. So, our just to jot for today: what helps you fix your eyes on Jesus and stay focused on the path He has for you? What helps you fix? I can't read today. I have a cold, and I think that's why. Let me read that again. What helps you fix your eyes on Jesus and what helps you fix your eyes on Jesus and stay focused on the path He has for you? I always think about the path He has for me and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I keep hoping one day I'll get that answer. But we'll see. All right. Hope everyone has a great week. I won't see you Thursday because it's Christmas. And I'm actually not sure if we're doing what we're doing the rest of the week. So Emily will let us know, I'm sure. But I know we won't do anything on Christmas Day. So this is probably the only time I'll see you this week. And I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, a wonderful Christmas, has amazing time with family and friends, and celebrates Jesus' birth. My daughter and I have really been stressing that with my grandkids, her kids, this year about, the true meaning of Christmas, and it's Jesus' birthday. And that's so important. And we don't want them to forget. We want them to enjoy Christmas and all the gifts, but we don't want them to forget the true meaning of Christmas. Good morning. Dr. Colleen jumped on. So good morning. So have a good Christmas, and let me do the prayer for today. Let's hope she doesn't bark. God, thank you for the path you have prepared for me and the Savior who has gone before me. For sure. Have a great Christmas. I will see everyone next week. Karen, good morning. Good morning. We've got 22 people on today. Wow. That makes me a little nervous. Oh, well. I'm glad everyone's here. And thank you for always reposting and sharing this, and hopefully it will continue to grow. So have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.